We are covering Colorado first in the foothills, where tonight opponents of a plan to move the old El Rancho restaurant in Evergreen are gathering to talk about what to do.
Owners of that property are proposing to move that large restaurant, which they claim engineers say can be done. They want to relocate that building to a piece of land across the road that overlooks the Continental Divide and can be seen from the highway. Now, Alan Janae is your reporter in the foothills. He's been looking into that proposal and objections. He joins us live at that meeting.
And Alan, there's a petition against these plans that I understand already has 1,200 signatures.
Yes, and they're opposed to two things here. One is the sale to a gas station convenience store company that wants El Rancho gone to put their facility there. Two is what the owners say is the plan to move El Rancho across the street. Now, El Rancho has no historic protections on it, and opponents are saying they don't trust the owners to carry out their proposals. But the owners are saying the organized opposition is spreading misinformation.
It sits at the edge of an empty parking lot in the late fall. No cars. A sign on the door says it's over. But inside, the bar stools wait for people. The bottles still behind the bar. This is El Rancho, built in 1948, closed in 2024.
It's a responsibility. We understand that as community members.
Sherry Buchanan is part of the ownership group, investors who bought the property in 2022.
And losing as a partnership a whole lot of money, as did the partnership who ran El Rancho prior to us and prior to them. Unfortunately, El Rancho has not been profitable for decades.
And now they want to sell to a gas station convenience store chain called Quick Trip that covets the land where the old restaurant and the bank next door are located.
If the restaurant is still in place after the purchase and when they're ready to commence their own construction, they will demolish the building.
Buchanan and her husband Jack say, however, Quick Trip approves of their idea of moving the 22,000 square foot building across the street to property the Buchanans want to develop.
So one of our partners did some analysis on what the cost of demolishing El Rancho would be. And they approached Quick Trip and said, instead of spending that money tearing down this community landmark, would you instead put those resources into helping us pay for the cost of moving the building across the street?
Well, if it fits.
If it fits.
Would you back it?
Probably not, because we don't want a Quick Trip there.
Kim Teschke-Tim is with the opposition group Save El Rancho. They're not buying it.
We're not against development. What we're against is taking the character of Evergreen and destroying it just to make a buck.
The idea of tearing down El Rancho is sad to us as well. So that's why we've worked very hard the last few years to come up with a solution to save El Rancho.
They gave me assurances they're going to try and move.
I'm sure they did.
But you don't believe that?
No.
Since arriving in Colorado 10 years ago, there have been a series of lawsuits against the Buchanans. For the sale of a home in Evergreen that you didn't fully pay for. Also down in Lakewood, problems with not paying rent, and then there were difficulties in a development in Littleton. All of that makes me want to ask the question of, is there a credibility problem for you when you've had difficulties in the past and have faced lawsuits?
I think you could ask nearly any commercial developer in the country if they've ever had hurdles they could not overcome or difficult stumbling blocks. And I doubt you would find a single developer who would say, nope, it's been smooth sailing my entire career. It's par for the course, unfortunately.
The Buchanans maintain that opponents' attempts to slow their development plans could do exactly what they want to prevent.
Timing is of the essence. If we don't get those approvals in time, El Rancho will not be saved.
The opponents, though, claim there's reason for doubt.
Projects that they seem to undertake, especially up here, don't seem to go anywhere.
While the Buchanans are saying, yes, they will be following through, that they already are.
Simply selling the property and walking away with it, having a lot of cash in our pockets, we're not doing that.
Now, a Quick Trip spokesperson told me that Quick Trip wants to be an active partner in saving El Rancho. And I checked. Really, if you look at what county regulations are, there is little to prevent current or future owners from filing for a demolition permit and tearing down the building. And there isn't much that could hang up a deal of selling to Quick Trip because the property is already zoned commercial. However, the Buchanan's plans for a development across the street with El Rancho and what they say will be a big hotel too, well, those will need significant county review, and that will take time. In Evergreen, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
Great reporting as always, Alan. Alan is an Evergreen resident, so your concerns are his concerns. That is why he is your reporter in the foothills. If you have a story idea or a tip for him, let him know. You can send him an email through our website or reach out via our tips line.